This is Calcat the Calcaster. Well, the slideshow, the thingy. It started Pine Hill in '84 and during Brown Video Productions, and it's been ongoing ever since. Mainly the high school, junior high school, and college years, and then Young Swan Academy years and all that. These are emptied out rooms. So this is earlier house footage, I believe. Mark's Cars and Night footage and some Dan footage too. This is earlier, but that's fine. Why not include all of the slides of everything so you can look over it and go, here's everything. And that's fine. So it's a little repetitive, but they are different slightly. So yes, and the crappy phone tore the alarm out of the wall. That's a Deadly Hour. But yeah, I can mention the Deadly Hour cooking show thing, kitchen set, which was also Starcracker. One of the Starcracker sets. There was another kitchen that was in Starcracker. That was Tim's old house on Bucknell Road. We don't have any footage of that, other than Starcrackers. So we don't have any footage of that. This was the Josh Braun ship bridge and all that other stuff. You know, that couch got tossed in the dumpster. But yeah, so there was a Deadly Hour cooking show that I also did spoof in the living room as well. But that never got released to YouTube because it's quite raunchy, so it's never going to be on YouTube, and it's not going to make sense either. The Calcat show was done as a mainstream, a thing where it's PG, pretty much PG-13 AV. It's a that 2010 show basically. That 2010 show. It's a story about nothing, like Seinfeld. Story about nothing. But Seinfeld stole the idea of that from On Location Underground. Just like hyper-conservative Fox News tried to steal Dr. Katz, K-A-T-S, Katz, that guy, the counselor guy. Well, which just indirectly, distantly related. And the guy that created Dr. Katz was notified by Katz with a K. Fox News is using your name on your show, and you should probably call them up, have your lawyer call them, because they shouldn't be doing that. And he did. And he called up the station and was all, yeah, you can't use Dr. Katz. You can't do that. That's my character from animation. You assholes. I'm going to sue you. So they had to stop. A similar instance happened with the Grandmaster of the Jung Suwon going on about Darren Lewis, a baseball player. And then somebody got wind of it, called up the Giants and said, hey, guess what's happening over here? Here's what's going on. And they had to take that down too. And then there was this guy that was ripping off creature features. And we were upset about that. So contacted creature features and Channel 20 and Channel 36. Well, some people contacted them for us. But yeah, we contacted them. They contacted the channel. And they gave the guy that was ripping off their stuff a cease and desist. Because at that point, Fox News, or Fox, it was a different Fox, it was Fox TV, was bought out by Disney at that point. So, yeah, Disney gave the guy that was ripping off their brand at conventions a cease and desist letter, a lovely cease and desist letter. We were informed that by the creature feature guys that they received a lovely cease and desist letter from Disney. That shut them up. Can't sell merchandise or a show you don't own. He tried to steal their copyright. That was a convention story from back in the day. So that's fun. Even if you're not famous. It's copyright. Yeah. Well, creature features. So when we did our creature feature homages, we said unofficial creature features and said this is not them. We've just watched some of their stuff and we are going to review it. Which is weird, but we did. Yeah, so there's just other footage of the stuff that was being moved around. And that's fine. And I can chat about conventions and stuff we went to. Fanime. Well, it was first BayCon in Fanime, 2011 and on to about 2016, Baycon moved. So we couldn't go to that one anymore. It was in the summer. And Fanime went from about 2012 to 2025. Can't go this year. But next year, if we go next year, we have to shuttle in. So we did not do the Thundercracker costume. We're not doing that, even though I kept mentioning it. There's no way to bring a costume on the train. So yeah. If I bring any costumes, it's going to have to be in a suitcase that we can take it out, unfold it, and put it on. But yeah, so here's the Milpitas Monster style bathroom. It's just that it's the same tract. The house from. That's all. Same tract. The two streets over was Joe House's house, the mayor at the time, and one street over from that was the guy they called the Penguin, his house. Yeah, so that's all that is. It's not mysterious. This is a shot from the Carta. I think this is some of Mark's Cards' footage. Mixed in from so there's different. I just put all the footages together in this sort of slideshow. So there's some repeats, and that's fine. You get to see it again, and yeah, I get to talk about conventions and stuff. The Atomicon started in 2020, I think. Ran to this year. Atomicon can go anywhere though. Atomicon can be up here. We can do another Atomicon here. There wouldn't be much to talk about though, other than what we were already putting on the slideshow, so kind of pointless. There is somebody doing some lawn work out here. Not that it matters, because I mean, all I'm doing is doing a slideshow recording. But yeah, there's very interesting things that we're taking a picture of here in the yard here. Some Carta, that's the Carta 2 set. The stairs weren't there when Carta 2 was done. The show, the Carta 2 The Return, the 1994 one. The newer ones, Carta 2 and 3, are referring to the newer movies that were done in 2026. Yeah, we finished that series, and they were protoforms the whole time in the remake. So they don't kill each other. They actually have a story that goes along with the plot. Unlike Super Mario Galaxy, which is just kind of a mess. But yeah, I gave it 2.5 stars. I just reviewed it. I just reviewed the first movie of Roseville. And yeah, I'm not going to do another review of that here. That's silly. But this is around that same time period. This is April 8th. It's April 8th. Yeah. It's April 8th. And yeah, so yeah, about a week after moving up here, it's not all set up yet. There's going to be other things. Yeah. It has its moments. And you get to see this Mark's Card stuff. Yeah, I didn't realize how much. This is my footage apparently. So I saw his. That's mine. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so a lot about the conventions and things, screwy stuff. Nothing amazing to go back on the conventions about there. We never did another Blair Witch parody, like 4th movie. There was gonna be there was that weird pea soup fog from earlier in the year. There was gonna be but we had like 3 minutes of footage of it, like acting weird. Know what to do with it. Yeah, some other stuff. The cat's a door knocker. So yeah,
the completely done. Going to use these carpets for the garage sale next week. Then throw them out.
There's the rest. So there's these.
Bathroom is empty.
They're. This would appear to be a little early.
Chaotic, but all the shelves are empty.
Yeah, I guess there's different sections
chaotic,
of
really not a lot of shit.
Stuff in there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is just all the footage, 45 minutes of it dumped onto the DVD, or in this case the Blu-ray online.
Empty containers and stuff.
So that's all gone. Yeah, this is like
items.
Earlier. Yeah, a little bit. Then that's fine. It's just all the footage.
Random stuff.
So yeah.
I'm gonna try and sell. Upstairs.
Some of the chairs made it here.
This bathroom.
Some of the other plates and platters
So
made it
it's
here. Some of them
functional.
broke. But I
This
took them
room's
out.
pretty much empty.
But they weren't important.
Essentials in it.
Two
This
of them.
room's
There was
pretty
like
much
an
empty.
old, like a United Airlines one and a
All
BART
right.
train one. Yeah, so some other footage and so you got to see briefly the cast, the current, very briefly the current that Avery and Charlotte, just briefly, are the current Academy people. Yeah, and there's well, not anymore. They moved. But yeah, the whole cast, C3 mainly, C3 people, who inspired the other stuff, and then Tim, of course, from Starcrackers. No, Tim from Starcrackers, Big Tim from Starcrackers, who's gotten about a foot shorter since he got older. A little less than a foot shorter. I always thought he was like 6'2", but he's probably 6'1". Yeah. This is the Tim footage. Here we have maybe well, I'm 5'8", 5'10", 5'10". Yeah, a little taller than Picard. Picard claims he's 5'10", he's not. So here we have, or at least the IMDb does. There's the torn up bricks again. So this is kind of other version footage of the same deal, I guess. The stuff being torn out. The time capsule is still there, underneath the brickwork. As for the cast coming out, well, we have a it's walked into it's Kitty. Hi, Kitty. So we have, come here, Kitty. I'm recording the video films, Kitty. This is Woofy. This is Woofy. He is a star of the Let Me Hear Me Roar parody. He's 16. He's Abracadabra's cousin and Houdini's cousin. And he's coming to see me, haven't you, Wolfie? Okay, yeah. I'm not going to fix any of that. They're just going to be bloopers, like visual bloopers in there that are just in there. Sure, why not? There's got to be left in. I'm not going to fix them. You can come out now if you want to. Other cast members. So you get to see at the last minute. Oh, that's the yes, it's Starship locations and Space Graveyards and all that. There's a cast. Yeah, got to see them. You say, oh, quite a lot there, inspiring the whole show. They were inspiring it. They weren't in the studio. They were inspiring. They had their own thing going on. The C3 thing was going on during, and that inspired the other stuff. Yeah, including Don Chen from Voyager, who was seen last Sunday. He was briefly in Voyager in the early pilot. They started filming with Jenny Joel, and he was Harry Kim. And they replaced him with Garrett Wong, and replaced her with Kate Mulgrew. So yeah, this is more pictures, and it's a little oddly placed, but you don't need it. You don't need it. It's fine. I'm talking about on location. On location, started Pine Hill in '84 and during Brown Video Productions. House thingy sledge.
Panels you can take them.
House thingy sledge. Walk away, but we still play because I don't think there's any weird audio on this. I think it's all fine. All the the music crew was all closed up. Don't worry about it. So we're good. There shouldn't be any weird audio in it at all. So we're doing with the audio. And here we have Tim visit. So there's a little bit of stuff from earlier. Where they tore up the pathway and gave it to the gardener and bricks. That was done earlier than the other stuff. And in payment for the side door that they broke with the weed whacker. It's kind of a weird thing. That's not payment. That's giving stuff away so they go away. And here we have the dumpster out front, and we have other stuff. We have the classroom, the C3 classroom. There's no kids in it. So we did some footage in the classroom. And then the shirt and all that. Upside down picture. Yeah. And Mark's cards returned from Japan. There it is. Cameo. So yes. And then it's Easter egg hunt. Yeah, there's no music playing.
1, 2, 3, say Happy Easter.
No, there's. I think it's fine. There's the cast from that was the cast of the Chimera. Yeah. It rained, but several days of stuff in here. Commenting on it doesn't matter what the commentary track is. It's just happening. So here we have the house. Rooms that are now empty. Well, they're all torn up. And then I'm doing the Star Trek theme. I seriously doubt that's going to get flagged because there's the Milpitas monster looking bathroom. So it's the same that they tore out of all the other stuff. And that was from the Clint Cowpoke. The bathroom thing, and the studio, the set, and then they opened up the crawl space, letting the crawl space monster out, so he could terrorize the so he can get out. And then that's the Studio One. That's the Studio One, or Trans 2. Well, Trans 1, Trans 2 was in the other room. And then you got this. There's back to the bathroom. It wasn't the Milpitas monster bathroom. It's just that the tract had the same kind of medicine cabinets. It's all the way there. There's the all the Trans 2, Blair Witch parodies, all that other stuff. Carta. We did do a Carta 2 and 3. We did finished it. We finished Starship Locations meets the Transformers 2 and 3 as well. And yeah, we did all the movies we were supposed to do. And everything. And we threw in another, yeah, we did those two. Did we do another, I haven't had done another one too. No, I don't think so though. I think we didn't do another. Yeah, we didn't, the finale thing was an extra bonus. It was Transformers meets Star Trek. Bonus on the end. There was a finale in the bonus. I think that's all. But mainly Star Trek meets the Transformers. This version was mainly, I can go on about that too. Was not meant to be the follow-up, but the follow-up to Star Trek meets the Transformers, so it didn't matter if the characters were moving on.
I think we should copy down the down the heights of the kids on the wall onto something.
So yeah, there's
or get a piece of wood somewhere.
So yeah, we have there was the show ended. There was an episode after the zombie arc. We did an episode after that, and then Star Trek meets the Transformers. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. We didn't have to, but we wanted to. And the Carter thing was really kind of a continuation as well. There's the other stuff. Yeah, it was really meant to be
messy. Well, it's not actually. Well, it's not actually.
It was just meant to be more fun. Let's do a Star Trek meets the Transformers. Easy story. Did that even have what scripted? We used a script on that. Read something. Yeah, that was one of the trans scripts. I think so. It was written pretty quickly, like Carta 2 and 3 were. I think I kind of used the plot of Carta 2 and 3, and I just kind of did it. It's Transformers 2 and 3. But yeah, it was improvised. Yeah, so there's obviously no audio there. But yes, these are like those weird JPEG clips. Bizarre. Looks like it could be a TikTok thing. I never went on TikTok, and I'm not going to start. But it does look like TikTok, Instagram. But yeah, here we have yeah, those other movies, yeah, we did everything the studio was going to do. And we even had mom letters, 2009 to 2012, three movie miniseries thing in December last year. And we did all, yeah, we did it all. 2026. We got it all done. And then some. We didn't need to do Star Trek locations because of Transformers. But we wanted it, but we did it. So it's all done. And then moved everything. Packed everything away and moved it. It was weird not using the studio for like 2 months. I was not doing anything. Well, this was going on. Oh yeah, it was all packed away. So yeah, we don't have a new studio yet. This is not conducive of a studio. You'd have to have, I don't know how this would work in here. Yeah. Other than just like clean off the table and have in the middle of the room, like, okay, here's a set. That would have to be taken down immediately. Could do that. So it is possible to film small things. It's not epics.
Let me check.
And on the train to and from the Easter thing didn't have.
The gardener didn't need to do any gardening though.
Yeah, we had an
No,
opportunity.
he didn't do anything out here.
Yeah. Watching this video. Doing an audio commentary on this video. This is bizarre.
Last time.
And now we jump to this. So this is some of Dan's footage. And now this is his footage of the part. Yeah. So it's the same footage. It's just a little bit of the other footage. It's funny.
Next time we go in it, it'll look totally different.
So it's kind of funny to see the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. It's all behind the scenes. All of this is behind the scenes. Yeah, and they're moving things around. It's funny. So yeah, you get to see all that. It's kick it back and watching this here. Video, film, only 9 minutes of it. So yeah.
Ironically enough, the garage has never been cleaner.
Yeah, I keep hearing the video. That is the cast of Chimera, NC3. There's the cast. You get to see them for the first time. There were, 12, 13 cast members? And there's a brief shot of, there's the cat that hurt himself. There's a brief shot of Mark Scarpes came back and took cat pictures of Kitty looking fierce with his cone of shame. But yes, yeah, so you get to see very briefly the cast and the inspiration for the later versions of the later versions of it. Yeah, so there's well, I don't need to go to the monthly meeting. I mean, I could, but it'd be screwy. So yeah, that's the classroom again. So we have this is quite fun thing. So we have Waffle on Wolfie on the set. Ironically, strangely enough, the cat has the same name as an ancient dog of David and Lisa, the other niece and nephew from before. And so there's back to the, so there's like, this is a serial of different pictures that are in the same reel, so it's fine. So there's the cats. So what happened with a lot of our cat song videos is, like YouTubers and influencers would do often, is a lot of our videos would not go viral, but they would be viral enough that someone else would just take them, copy them, and send them into Tosh.0 and Ridiculousness and stuff. And they'd appear on, two of my videos have been on Ridiculousness. One was on Tosh, the Abracadabra song and the Madonna song, the Meow, and the Roar song. 3 of them. The Kitty Kitty Kit Kat song appeared on Ridiculousness, and the Roar song, yes sir. And this guy must be stoned. And of course, you don't get paid. No, they've taken it and they've made it viral themselves. So they get the credit for the video. I did the Abracadabra song first, the LLU Madonna song, I did here's parody. I did the Lady Gaga one with the cat. That was me. Bad randomness. That was me. It wasn't some other person on YouTube. A lot of other stuff. So, but yeah. And the Katy Perry Roar parody, in which she's just in that song, Katy Perry is just singing movie title taglines. Literally, the whole song is just taglines. Zero to Hero, Eye of the Tiger. Those are lines from Rocky and Hercules and stuff. It's like, why are these lines in here? But yes, someone stole the symbol off the Robert E. Brown Park sign about a year ago or more. They didn't put it back. There's a symbol on there. But yeah, it wasn't us. Here's the. These are similar shots to the other shots, but it's just that they want to get through the thing. And yeah, it doesn't matter what I'm saying in the background. I could be drinking Hennessy back here. Oh no. So these are different footages and different pictures of the same. So the iPhone, you also get the video with the picture, which is annoying. Yeah. And so we have the up to the rainy day. And now you get to see all what's going on. It's a mail truck. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a little later. That's last day. That's a footage of the picture things, the writing on the wall. Yeah. Do Calcacho. So here we have a bunch of the stuff written on the wall. Yeah, so for posterity, put together. Yeah. So. Yeah. I wonder what the rest of it is. Well, if it's video in the mall, it probably does have music. So when you get to that part, you want to cut that out. Yeah. Just in case. Yeah, but you're not there yet. So here we have Houdini and the Abra the Magnificent. The cats. Houdini and Abra. They're cats. And there's the secret cupboard going down below to the land of Dort. Oh, yes. Oh. I'm going to pause it after this section. And you won't notice it when I put it together because it'll be paused. I'm going to pause it right here at... I don't even know what clip this is. 19 minutes. Cut. Okay, so continuing with the slideshow. Just chatting about the Transformer thing, the other stuff. Having finished the studio years, half of the year stuff early in February and March. And wrapping up the studio, there was no schedule, really. A lot of stuff was tossed out. Most of all of seasons 2 through 6 of Canary Space was tossed out. All of season 3 of 2 and 3 of Vanguards was tossed out. And book 1 of the other one. That doesn't mean we won't do at some point something using elements of those stories. They're good. It's just that the printouts of them that we had were rather cumbersome and too long. It would have taken a decade probably to do by yourself a full-on series. Canary Space would have 65-hour-long episodes. Having done 4 movies of that, and 4 movies of the Warped Core, and 3 movies of what became Space Vanguards, or Advanced Guard, the Star Trek thing. That was enough. Yeah, we established other sci-fi story serials. We established other things, and jokingly said after seeing Project Hail Mary that, oh yeah, you know, having met Andy Weir years ago, and he said to a fan asked him whether they would steal his ideas. Well, Hollywood will only steal your ideas if you're famous, he said. So the idea of internet trolls stealing my music videos, well, I'm famous. But yes, yes, now I'm up here, but I'm not as famous. I'm sure that the Gamer from Mars will be on it, doing it. Where happened to Cal Cat? Where is he? What horrible scandal of Cal Cat appeared. Took down some videos and had some videos up that were taken down. There was no scandal. They had to move. Yeah, there was no scandal. So yeah, it became too expensive, basically, to go down there, and the studio doesn't make any kind of a profit. It's completely a non-profit, and it doesn't do Kickstarters, so it doesn't do those things. It doesn't do profit from Kickstarter, and so yeah, can't make a profit, can't do AdSense on the videos. And that looks like some of the last pictures of the thing. And when I get to the slideshow part where I'm in the mall, I think I'm going to have to, kill the audio real quick. So when you get to that, yeah. Unless the video is non-pliant, and then it's fine. So I'm not going to fix it. Door knocker thing from another angle, huh? There's people out of place there. That's earlier. Yeah. So there's the cast again. There's the rare the cast and crew from the show. There they are. The Woodworths. That's that's Avery, the younger Woodworth. And there's the cast. C3 cast from choir and other stuff. There's half of the choir cast. Most of it, 2/3 of it, I think. And it's and then there's later on stuff from the other ones. This is done behind the scenes. Yeah, so I just decided to do a perfective frame, artsy shot there, and it turned out, strangely enough, artsy shot. See, I did a blurred background with a digital cell phone camera. They can't do that in modern TV. Why not? I don't know. He'll be blurry or I'll be blurry. I'm going to be like... And even here, it's like the cell phone camera doesn't see the color. It says this is a new room. Here's the studio. Here's the set. Well, just 2 days after the move, last Thursday. Set, and here we go to the mall. Okay, I am going to kill the audio just in case on the mall footage. I don't hear anything, but let's kill the audio anyways. Mute. Okay, killed the audio. I don't know if it's not continuing. Play. Okay, we're in the mall, Galleria, upscale mall, like similar to Valley Fair, as Dan said. Yes, it is like Valley Fair. It does have a seas candy. And I've taken out the audio just in case there are music scenes in here in the mall. Yeah, it's Eastridge crossed with Valley Fair. There's more bathrooms than Valley Fair when they remodeled it. Oh, they had this arcade over here is the big arcade. That was the Round 4 arcade was mentioned as one of the promoter things of Fanime in the arcade gaming section. I'm actually standing in front of their arcade. That was cool. That's times. So yeah. So that's cool. The Round 1 arcade was one of the promoters. Sacramento area arcade place. I was like, yeah. Where is it? It's in Roseville. I thought, oh. Get there in a few months. Yeah, so it's in Roseville. Wow, at the Galleria. Yeah, so that's cool to see that. They also have a antique shop that's up here as well. I don't know if they do cons. Oh, there's the kitty. There's the kitty. The kitty star. I don't think there's any more in the mall, so don't worry about it. Oh, snuck in the house and saw it all torn up. Oh, yeah, there's no more. Let's see. Yeah, so you're at an end, and then there's Easter.
I didn't mean to resume. Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 1. There we go, nice. There we go, nice.
Playing in the Great Mall, mute. There. Okay, so just in case there's any music in there. So yeah, the Cowcat show. The Cowcat show has swag now. Finally did it. Had a Cowcat show hat. There it is. The Cowcat show hat. Yeah, that's the prototype. So we would have done merch for some reason. Oh, and then back to the mall. Not gonna go to the beer section. But here's mall footage. It's pictures, and yeah, that shouldn't need to be muted. Come on. Yeah, that's just pictures, and here we have the testicle, and other mall shots from the mall, the Roseville Mall, and yeah, it's fine. This is all just everywhere. It's fine. Shouldn't really be anything extra in here. So yeah, the whole. So, and here we are. So yeah, there's really nothing new or extra yet. There's no extra stuff. There's footage that's rendered and picture things. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing. We were watching this film footage of the Cowcat show having run from 2009 to 2026. Well, technically 2009 to 2015. It's been going on for another 11 years as updates, and the video channel as reviews, and tens of thousands of views on the channels. And I think that with all those algorithms and AIs and chatbots and stuff out there now, they should do it by views and not by subscribers, because the subscribers could be made up. Do it by views. Then when my channel gets popular, views. Oh yeah, they know me out there. Yeah, didn't run because it was popular enough. That wasn't it. There's that Galleria thing. Arcade. There might be another one in Valley Fair, but not it's the Roseville. That's their. I don't know if that's their headquarters or what that is, but Marks Cards encountered such things in Japan as well. Yeah, so there's like a thing. I took pictures of weird names for store. Obviously, that's not what it says it is. But, oh my. Uh-oh, free people. What the hell that mean? I think they're kind of conservative out here. A little weird. Demographics completely different. Yeah, it's different. We won't go into that, though. I just won't. So there. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this is not one of those videos that's gonna like demonetized. Yeah, that's no read too. They do have a theater. That's a cinema. Actual pictures from the mall. Psst. Yeah. So. Uh-oh, train shots. Not this terrible picture. What is the... Oh, it's the Caracina Street. The bridge. Or maybe it is not. Some other places. Train stops. Yep. Yeah. There's a ghost town. Out on the marshes. Near Milpitas. Yeah. There's a house all tore up. Crikey. But that's what I'm saying. Crikey. Did they take out the driveway or did they just sandblast it? And there's Mark's card showing up again. Wow, they completely gutted that. Yeah, there's no support beam up there. So yeah. The original Hellcat Star coming out. The legend. And Mumsy and Dottykins. Yes. Near the end of the video, I think, pretty soon. Swag. Uh-oh. So I said swag, it's a picture change. So, yeah, the case. This is done. This is Marley. This is done. And Todd done. Cheesy selfie pictures. An Easter picture. Are you the Easter beep beep? Yes, I is. I the Easter beep beep. And I bought that shirt and them new shoes at that Great Mall, which is cheaper. I don't really have a lot of long sleeve shirts. Yeah, I want to pull shirt off. Then I snuck some flowers from the house out to there. For some reason, the mall is dying because I left it. These stores were closed. I was there. They're just closed. Yeah, that's what's going on. The Great Mall. They're not really dying. They just had their lights off for some reason. Well, I wouldn't doubt it that the Chipotle Grill got closed. Sucked. Yes, but I think we are nearing the end of this beautiful journey of insight into the thingies. Yes, of the malls. Yes, so this is just a slideshow. Narrating a slideshow. And then, yeah. With our Recut show. Narrating a slideshow. And a swag hat. The Recut show. Da, da, da. The only merch that we ever had was a hat. Oh, we're not selling that hat. No. Too costly to make them. Anyway, so that's it.